Van Alstyne's new Executive Director for the Economic Development and Community Development Corporations was officially introduced at last night's CDC board meeting.
Executive Director Joey Grisham. Joey, if you will.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Board. So Joey Grisham, this is my first week. I'm on day 4.
On Joey's third day, he and I went down to Dorothy Fielder Park for an interview so you can get to know him better. My first question was something that you might be wondering. What the heck is an EDC and a CDC?
Yeah, it's a very interesting setup. So economic development corporations were set up separately back in probably the late 80s, early 90s. And they do have a separate board, but they're appointed by council. So one of the reasons to do that is economic development is sometimes a little bit different in how it operates dealing with the private sector. So they wanted a little bit of autonomy, but yet still working closely with the city government. And we have a really good setup here where between the city manager, the boards, the council, where it's very cohesive in how we operate.
So I asked Joey, what are some of the tools in your toolbox that you can use to bring us economic development?
Each of the economic development and community development corporations receive a 1/4 cent sales tax. So when you shop, eat somewhere, of the local 2%, 1/2 cent would go to the EDC and CDC total. And that money can be used for a variety of things, for incentives, downtown grants, infrastructure for the industrial park, and helping out projects across the city. So very important to have the budget to be able to help some of these projects move forward.
The day-to-day for an executive director of the EDC and CDC varies quite a bit, something that Joey likes.
Every day is a different day in economic development. So one day you're talking to real estate groups, you're talking to commercial realtors. The next day you're in meetings with the city planner talking about zoning for a case for a commercial development. So it's really exciting and fun for me because you get to do a little bit of everything across the spectrum there.
It's not Joey Grisham's first rodeo.
I've been in economic development now for 25 years. So my most previous position in Anna, I was the director of economic development there. Prior to that, I was in the city of Bonham in the same role. Anna obviously chose to really pursue growth in a very quick and fast-paced way. I really like that Van Alstyne is, I think, a little more measured. Obviously, we're focused on quality development, bringing in the right fits is what I like to say. So it's a very different type of setup, but ultimately here we've got the right people, I think, to help the city grow and prosper.
And now that Joey Grisham is starting on day 5 and beyond, what are his short-term and long-term goals in this role in Van Alstyne?
I think when you first come in a community, you want to get to know the board members, the council members. I like to meet business owners, the corporations here, and then also talk to community members. You want to understand what are the goals and objectives. That's how you start. The first 6 months to me are always sipping from a fire hydrant. You're trying to, learn the lay of the land, where the real estate is, who the players are, the stakeholders. And then within a year, you really feel like you're really fully integrated into the market. You know what you need to know, and you've really kind of helped start building that kind of organizational infrastructure that you need.
So you're going to be everywhere talking to everybody all the time?
Yeah, it's a lot of listening, a lot of hearing first, and then we'll still be implementing things, but really there's a lot of planning going on right now. There's a comprehensive plan that's being updated. The Economic Development Strategic Plan is relatively new, so I've already got a document that I can look to see here's what the city wants, and this is where we're after.
Welcome to the team. We're looking forward to a prosperous new year and beyond. Reporting for the city of Van Alstyne, I'm Mike Shaw.
Thank you very much.